Hey, what's up? My name is Michael Wymore, and today I'm going to be talking about my Clifton strengths. What are my top 5 Clifton strengths? And before we start, I just want to welcome you to my dorm room. This is Horton Hall, floor 1. Welcome. What better place would there be to yell at a camera? Yeah, definitely the dorm room. So, welcome. I have a whiteboard up here, so if I do look this way a few times, I have a few notes for this video. So just keep that in mind, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So, what are my 5 top strengths according to CliftonStrengths Test? Well, I had restorative. And let me, sorry. Okay, we had restorative, we had context, we had input, and we had learner, and we had competition. So we're gonna go through each and every one real fast, and I'll try to give you my inputs on each skill. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Do I think it's something that correlates with my life? So restorative, you love to solve problems, whereas some are dismayed when they encounter yet another breakdown. You are energized by it. I like this one. I think that it is true. I do like to solve problems. I think that it's a very essential skill to have in life. If you would not agree with me, I think you're crazy because, what day do you not solve problems? I mean, it's like every single day you have a new problem. You have to beat that problem, and then you go on to the next level. It's kind of like that, but it's not a video game. But anyways, at least to me it is. But so restorative, yes, I love to solve problems. I'll give you an example. Just the other day, I was at an intramural volleyball game, and we were down like 7 points, and I was like, oh my gosh, guys, we need to fix this problem. We're down 7 points. We want to be up 7 points. So I called a timeout, or I told the captain to call a timeout. We got into a circle. I gave them a huge speech, or at least I helped give a speech. And then we did not come back. No, but I tried to solve the problem. So yeah, we took a fat L. That was a loss for us. I think at the end of the game it was like 20-25. It was a close game, but at the end we could not pull it off. But honestly, every single day you're going to be solving problems. And I think everybody would agree with that. So you can use problem solving for small things, big things, long-term things, or short-term things. I mean, it's just such an essential skill to have in life. So I definitely think that matches me pretty well, and I will try to utilize that and try to develop that skill in college because I know that is the perfect place to do it. And so hopefully I can do that. Context. You look back because that is where the answers lie. You look back to understand the present. Yeah, this is a great one. I think that the past repeats itself, and that there are so many lessons to be learned in the past, and that is why I try my best to look back into the past for help. And an example of that is I'll probably, in my free time, search up some history, or search up maybe like a stock chart and see if I can read the patterns and see if I can predict the future, or if I can see a social trend that was going and see if I can predict the next social trend or something like that. That is definitely something that you can do, and it's kind of fun, and you can see if you're right or wrong in the future, of course, because you can't go back to the past. But yeah, the past has so many good lessons, and I definitely recommend trying it out. Learn from the past. There's so many answers in the past, and I think a lot of people don't realize that, and I definitely think that is a skill or strength that I utilize a lot, is looking in the past and trying to learn what I can get from it, what kind of information you can learn. So definitely very good, and I definitely agree with that one. Let me look up here to see if I'm answering these questions. So use of themes, connect themes with the past or future. Yeah, I definitely, like I said, I just use most of these for the past or future. How do these strengths impact you? Well, let's go to the next one, and I'll talk about how these strengths impact me. So I have input. You are inquisitive. You collect things. You might collect information, words, facts, books, and quotations. So yes, this is actually a good one as well. This is probably my least favorite one, but it's still a good one because I do like collecting information. I mean, obviously everybody does. Well, maybe not everybody, but I think it's just essential. Like up here, right above my dorm, or right above my bed, I have a quote by Albert Einstein, which says, "I have no special talents. I'm only passionately curious." And that is such a good quote to me, and that is something that I collected because I want to see it every day, and I want to be able to collect quotes to motivate me when I don't have motivation. So I definitely think that that input would be one for me. Not one that I use too much, but I think that collecting quotes and um, and utilizing them to help motivate you, or whatever it is you're collecting, if it's information, facts. I mean, these are just important things to have for life, obviously. So that's very important as well. You love to learn. Oh, this is a learner, by the way. You love to learn. The subject matter that interests you most will be determined by the other themes and experiences. Oh yeah, this is a huge one, dude. I love to learn. That's probably why I'm at college right now. It's because I love to learn. I think learning is probably the most essential skill in life, even bigger than problem solving. If you don't know what you're doing, then you can't problem solve. So yes, learning. I love it, guys. Learning is the way to go. I love reading books. I utilize my learning capacity or my learning skill to get knowledge, to get wisdom. And I think that I should be using it more in my spiritual walk with God. I think that sometimes I forget to read the Word, or I forget to, just like have quiet time with God. So I definitely think I should learn more about God and Jesus, the Son of God, and how I can apply that to my life. So that's definitely something I struggled in, but I can definitely develop the learning skill and try to improve on that. So yes, learning, huge one for me. I definitely think learning is a good one. Competition is rooted in comparison. When you look at the world, you are instinctively aware of other people's performances. So yeah, competition, obviously, this is probably maybe my top one. I love competition. I think it drives me a lot of the time. And I think that other people, sadly, performing better than me does motivate me. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, but yes, I like outperforming people. If that's selfish, I'm sorry, but that's just a way to drive me. I wish that wasn't the case, but I guess it is. And so I think competition is a great way to create the fire to just do something sometimes. And I think you would definitely agree with that statement, because I'm like, let me give you an example. The volleyball game was such a good example, because like that competition in the middle of the game, we're clashing, we're almost like we're trying to beat them, they're trying to beat us. If that competition wasn't there, it would just be like a friendly game, and we all just like knock the ball off and just who cares who gets the point. But there was competition, ladies and gentlemen. Believe me, there was, and it was going back and forth. We were trying to smack the ball down on them and just win the game. So yeah, competition is a huge game changer. It changes just how you perform and what you do, and so I think that's a good one. So which one do I think fits me best and fits me least? Okay, real fast, so I can wrap this video up. I think the best one that fit me was learner. I like learner. I think learner definitely is something that I will hold close to my heart my whole life. I mean, if you don't learn, I think you should learn your whole entire life. Don't come to a point in your life where you don't want more. There's always more to be gotten, and I think you're out of your mind if you think you know like most of anything. Like, you don't. You need to learn so much. You probably don't know as much as you think, and there's just so much to learn. They say the more you learn, the less you know. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's so much to learn, and I definitely agree that learning is one of my biggest skills, just because I love it so much. Input is probably my least favorite. I think that I do collect things, and I think quotes are cool and facts and all that stuff, but I don't really like, I'm not a hardcore, I need to collect this, I need to get that quote and put it in my brain, or I need to get facts to win arguments. I'm not really like that, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's probably my least favorite. How to use these strengths for God? I think all of these strengths can definitely be used for God. Whether it's problem solving, if I can help a brother, find a problem that he's struggling with spiritually, whether that's like pornography, or if that's relationships, or if that's violence, or whatever it is, whatever the case is, you can definitely help a brother or a sister even with these traits. And I just think all of these are great. Like, I can help people learn, I can help people I don't know if I could help people with competition. Maybe I can motivate them to keep going, but yeah, that's definitely, I think all of these are great ones to use for God. So that's that. I think I think I explained all of them pretty well. I hope I did. If I did not, then I'm sorry about that. This video is already 10 minutes long, and I think it was supposed to be 5, so I'll try to cut it down if I can, but if I can't, I do apologize. And that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. That is the 5 strengths that I talked about, and I hope I did good. And yeah, thank you. Okay, have a good night or day, whatever. Goodbye.